Fight. Liu Silent. Liu Kang. Shang Tsung. Scorpion. Shao Kahn. Raiden. Sub-Zero. Come here!
Your spine will shiver. Yes. I'm simply too fast.
The void begins. Death comes for all. Dream of nightmares. Beware the shadows. Outstanding. 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 You suck. Don't make me laugh. Impressive.
Hello and welcome back everybody to the MK Mobile Podcast. How are you all doing? I hope you're feeling good, and more importantly, how are you feeling about the state of the game right now? Are you happier than you were 1 year ago? Are you less stressed about the game and feel that it is moving in the right direction overall? Well, that is what I'm going to talk about in this episode, everybody. Has the game taken a turn for the better? Has someone at NetherRealm hit that refresh button? Have the people in power of making the decisions regarding tower rewards and souls packs heard our desperate cries for help over the years? Well, why don't we just start off by traveling into the past and reading comments from the official Mortal Kombat Mobile Twitter page, and then we'll travel back from the past to the future and read through some of the most recent comments and just do a comparison on both, okay? Okay, here we go. All right, buckle up, hold on tight, as we travel back in time through the Twitterverse to around April 7th, 7-ish of 2022. Here we go. And okay, we made it. Oh, I hope everyone is still intact. No arms attached to your head or faces replaced with their butts or something like that. But here we are, a year ago, looking at when MK Mobile turned 7 years old. So let's read through some of the comments regarding that last year's anniversary rewards. And I did use the quotation marks there. So here we go. I didn't put names on this because I didn't feel like that would be fair to whoever put them down, but yes, they are there. But here we go, we'll start. 7 years anniversary, and what does your player get for celebration? 55,000 coins and packs with 0.000000001% odd of getting a diamond. Great years. Next one is, so that's where the budget and time went to making fancy picture rather than making the game better. I got 50,000 gold, thanks a lot, MK. How about you fix the bug-ridden game from this most recent update? Your game is nothing without players, but you do not appreciate players' presence. Players spend time, energy, effort, and money, but you give them coins instead. You starting to see a trend here? If it wasn't for us, they wouldn't have been where they are today, yet they insult us by throwing those awful discounted packs. Great, just what I needed, 50,000 coins. Let's pretend the rewards will be decent. Will those, quote, rewards, end quote, consist of only bronze and silver cards? And finally, I do not celebrate because I opened 60 packs and got 58 gold cards. I do not celebrate 7th anniversary of game with managers who lie and cheat players. So that was just a year ago, everybody. And for those of you who were playing last time this year, you can relate to those comments. But now, let us leap forward a year to present time and compare the anniversary comments. Here we go. All right, here we go. Most recent comments here. This one is, thank you, I got a Liu Kang, and that is Fire God Liu Kang. Next up we have thank you, and another Fire God Liu Kang with 100 souls. And we got big thanks to the new souls pack and anniversary rewards, was able to fuse Classic Movie Raiden on the Divine pack. And there's a picture of MK11 Sindel's reward plus 100 souls and an MK11 Liu Kang, one of the newest characters. MK11 reward, 100 souls, and an MK11 Liu Kang. Let's see here. Thanks a lot is this one, 100 souls plus MK11 Liu Kang. So you're starting to see a new trend here. This guy says, got MK11 Scarlet, yes. And then another person says, I got MK11 Liu Kang. And then finally, 1 new card and 5 total fusions today for me is an amazing way to kick things off as a long-time veteran player. That's about a full Fatal Towers worth of fusions for me, and then some. Thank you. And that comment is coming from Man of No Game 45, who's been a long-time friend and also a guest on the podcast. but he's a veteran of the game. He's played it for a long time. But I wanted to end with Man with No Game 45's comment, because I thought it was important to not only look at the difference in anniversary rewards, but also tower rewards as well, and the differences therein. So I can speak personally that I have seen an increase in good rewards from towers. Like I've said before on this podcast, the White Lotus Tower was the most generous tower in terms of rewards I have ever seen. And I think MK Mobile has stepped it up a notch with the Action Movie Tower in terms of rewards for normal and fatal. The fact that the newest character is a possible reward for a tower is just insane, everybody. And I'm pretty sure it has never been done before since mobile towers were included, all the way back to the Lin Kuei Tower and Tower of Horror. I mean, let's just look at the rewards here. So we've got the normal tower rewards here. They include Strike Force Johnny Cage, MK11 Noob, Classic Movie Raiden, and Classic Rain. Those are your possible rewards for that completed the normal tower. The Fatal Tower rewards include Classic Movie Johnny Cage, MK11 Liu Kang, MK11 Noob Saibot, MK11 Sindel, and Ace of Knaves the Joker, and plus a random epic card as well. I mean, just look at the possible rewards here, okay? Some of these cards have taken players years to get, and maybe some don't even have a Sindel or Classic Rain yet. And then on top of that, to include 2 of the newest characters to enter the mobile realm is just awesome, seriously. Even I, myself, got punched right in the nuts with the reward of a Classic Movie Johnny on my first Fatal go-around. Now, here's a question. Will this tower trend continue? I hope it will, as I'm sure most of you listening hope it will as well. And with that, I think it takes responses from the players/customers to make a difference in this game, as well as someone or a team of people within the company listening to implement new ideas to ensure customer satisfaction. And maybe that's the difference we're seeing lately. Maybe we are seeing a shift from that greedy corporate ideology that has just plagued this amazing game for so many years now. And maybe, just possibly, it is moving in a good direction that actually listens to its community. One thing I wanted to touch on as well is the move to more positive comments I've been seeing on Twitter as well as Reddit. These are 2 completely different atmospheres, also I must add, when it comes to comments. Usually it seems that Reddit comments can be a bit more, I don't know, abrasive, if that's the right term, than what you would expect to see on Twitter. Twitter's more a little laid back, a little tamer than Reddit usually. But lately, I have been seeing comments kind of plateau to just being on a nice and kind of excited level. Comments that you would want to see if you were selling a product. With that, I'm going to share a poll that I'd held on Twitter and on Reddit to gauge the overall feel for the game. Okay, so the question I asked on both Twitter and Reddit was, recently, do you feel that MK Mobile is moving in a better direction overall? So on Twitter, out of 100 total votes, 74% said yes, they do think that it is moving in a better direction. And then on Reddit, it's almost exactly the same. Out of 187 votes, 127 of those were yes. So overwhelmingly, the community, as far as people that follow me, feel like it is moving in a positive direction. And I feel like these numbers are important, especially seeing the trend between 2 different platforms. 2 platforms that have different followers, I must add. Is it possible that timing had something to do with these results? Well, maybe. I did release it right about the time of the update, which if you're familiar with MK Mobile updates, there always seems to be like a level of excitement and hype and hope that surround them. But personally, I do feel like it's more than that. I feel like the game is slowly changing for the better. Will there always be issues with bugs and rewards? Of course, people. Come on. Not everyone is going to get what they want from the game when they want it. That's just how it is. And a game this big will always have bugs. Some sort of issue with bugs, okay? But overall, looking at the data and what I am experiencing firsthand, I do feel like the change is happening. Someone or a group of people at NetherRealm decided to hit the refresh attempts button and are trying to course correct, and hopefully this trend will continue. So let me know what your thoughts are on this, please. Reach out to me on Twitter or leave a comment below if you're watching this on YouTube. This was definitely a fun episode to create, and I hope you all enjoyed it too. Hopefully we will have more discussions about this down the road. And with that, everybody, I am out of here. I'm out of here. Thank you all for listening and being part of this game and this podcast. All right, talk to y'all later. Bye. Thanks for listening, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the MK Mobile Podcast. The MK Mobile Podcast can be found on Apple Podcasts as well as Spotify. And if you like this content, don't forget to subscribe to me on YouTube as well as follow me on Twitter at GameTime Gaming 1, where you'll find MK Mobile information, gameplay, and more.